Kumusta, Savubona, and good day, mates.
Hi, it's Tom and Trevor from Green Shorts, and today is video 14.
Video 14 of the camper build. I think it's 14. Pretty sure. It's been a minute since we did a actual camper build video.
That is true, yeah.
And a few things have happened since you last saw this guy on camera. Number one, he's got his driver's license.
That is true, yes.
Number two, my old hybrid died. And so, number three, we got a hitch for
my car.
Trevor inherited his sister's RAV4. 2004 RAV4, still got some miles left in it. And it's gonna be towing the camper. And actually, it's probably a much better vehicle to tow the camper than that little hybrid was. Today's video is going to be getting the cots put together. And the big question is,
will I still fit in the camper?
Trevor's grown about like 1.5 feet since we started this project.
Not that much.
Not that much. We will find out in the course of this video. Stay tuned. All right, so I'm gonna quickly do a test fit on the fabric sections for the cots, and then we'll grommet them up.
This is the white tab, right? On this side?
And that narrow tab's gonna go down on that end.
Oh, like that. Oh.
All right, so the test fit looks pretty good. Becky did a great job making these. And now we're gonna add grommets to the underside here. And then we'll be able to lace this fabric onto the tinktube frames. Tinktube is the sponsor of this camper build series. Tinktube makes this system of pipes, connectors, and accessories to empower any DIY project. Of course, this is the laced up section. Then there will be a smaller section to create the end of the cot down here, and we'll do those differently. Trevor just asked me this question.
What is a grommet?
This is a grommet. I actually got the smaller 1/4-inch grommet set, and it comes with a punch, and then you use this mechanism here to close the grommet onto itself. A grommet has two pieces, a base and then a locking ring. And we're gonna put those together. So we're gonna do grommets along the edges. So what we're gonna do first is punch a hole through the fabric using this block of wood and a hammer and so that makes a hole. Even if it's a little bit messy, that's okay, because then we're gonna start by putting this base and then feed that through the hole so it's coming up there. Then we're gonna put the locking ring over the top with the curved edge up. And we're gonna tap it. Now we have our grommet. Not the cleanest. All right, Trev, give it a try. We switched to a mallet.
Oh boy, hold up.
A strong fabric. Looks good. It's not the most precise grommet maker, but I think it'll work.
It'll work for us.
This fabric is pretty tough, and this is a cheap grommet maker. It pretty much destroys the grommets when they go in. They will hold just fine for our purposes, but I've got a better idea for making these holes and making them a lot quicker.
Beautiful. Train's here. I'm just gonna tap these with the metal hammer just to clean them up a little bit because they're not quite flush.
My tank's running out. That's it for this tank. Thankfully, I've got another. That's more like it. All right, time for grommets. If you're looking for clean grommeting, this is not the grommeter to buy. This will help support the fabric as we lace it up underneath the cot. We're not going to be looking at these grommets, so they'll work in this situation. But clearly the mill work on this thing that's supposed to roll these over neatly, it's not good enough. It's working, but it ain't pretty. All right, a few more to do.
That was the last grommet. Woo! Yay!
So we're gonna lace up this cot with paracord. Come to this one. What's up, Mo? This is the camper we're building. New rims?
Yes.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
That's Mo.
Like up on one of these next, and we go to this corner and we go here, and then you go down and then up over here.
I think if we had these two like really tight together like that, that really helps.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, flip it down. Nice and tight. Hop up on there. Carefully. Actually, you gotta scoot down so you're. Yeah, move your bum all the way down. My gosh, you're tall. Kind of. Well, this one will go over more toward this way.
Well, yeah.
So you might fit. I think it's gonna fit.
Yeah.
It's gonna fit. So is your head on the on the edge there.
Oh, yeah.
So scoot down a little bit more. You'll have a pillow maybe. Do you feel the back? Do you feel what's underneath you at all?
No, I don't feel anything.
All right.
Except for like the pipe right here.
Yeah, against your head.
But I don't, yeah, I'm comfortable here.
Nice. All right, let's keep going.
What are we thinking? Lace the rest of mine?
It's called a sheet bend. It's a sailing knot where you make like two loops, and then you have an X like that, and you bring a third loop in and you go underneath the X. Well, we can't tighten a bowline, but we could change that to a lark's head, and that's a tightenable knot. A lark's head is basically a combination of two. See how it's like? It's a combination of two half hitches. We can actually add another half hitch to this side to make it even stronger. But then that knot will slide. We'll have to probably retighten this from time to time, or every night. I think with this sleeping mat, this will be fun.
Need some help? Now that we got the cots laced up, it's time to fit the foot extensions.
So now we have the lower sections of the cot to put together. So I think that goes there. These loops are pretty snug. We'll see if we can get this to come through.
Getting there?
A little problem here, the 1-inch pipe is just far too snug to go through this loop. So rather than trying to get the 1-inch pipe into this hem, we're going to just use the 3/4 inch conduit. That's the piece that was gonna go into the top edge of the frame anyway. The 1-inch was just to give us an aesthetic, to make everything look like it matched, but this silver conduit's gonna be hidden inside that hem anyway, so it doesn't matter. A little improvisation. Didn't want to have to make Becky re-sew those hems. It's a lot of work. Bend. Yeah. Eyes and ears, JW.
Now we're gonna go test fit and see if I fit.
This clamp was actually designed for the 1-inch pipe, and so we added on the spacer to the 3/4 inch conduit to allow it to clamp down. We'll be adding some insulation and flooring underneath this leg so it would be sitting up a little higher. So the one on this side is actually a couple inches off in width, and so I'm going to actually take this back and have Becky remake this side. Thankfully it's the smallest piece. But the good news is that Trevor's fit with a little bit of adjustment, and so now we can see if he will fit. Hop in there, bud. What do you think? Lay on your side. Is it doable?
Yeah,
How does it
it's
feel
doable.
on your feet?
Might need a little bit of cushioning on this.
Well, we will have a camp mat on there. You'll have a foam underneath.
Okay. Yeah, this is doable.
All
I
right.
still fit. Barely.
Barely. All right, so the cots are in almost all the way. One thing we'll need to consider and make sure before we finally fit these lower leg sections is that we have enough room to get them out with the wall in place. So when that wall goes in, we'll need to make sure that we have the room to slide those leg extensions out, because the cots can't fold up with them in. This has definitely been a continuation of this adventure in building a camper. I'm happy with how these turned out, pretty close to how I saw it working out in my head. Those things don't always align, but that's what you love about this channel. All right, so I hope you're enjoying this camper build series as much as we're enjoying making it. And as always, our mission is to
Help you see green so you can be green, and save a little green by doing it yourself.
Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next Saturday.
Peace.
Can I work out?
I can see you struggling.
Oh.